Oh boy. I'm never prepared for how glitchy it is. Still trying to make it to 1 million. We might actually make it today.
Subscribers? Haha. Just kidding.
That'd be cool. That'd be like full-time job status.
I want to be on your horse.
Well, at least
I wish you could click on someone's horse and take it from them. I slept before you got on the world.
Oh, okay.
So it's morning. Oh, if we had tridents, this would be a perfect time.
You're right. Too bad we
How
don't.
did my horse get on the roof? Did I ride them up there?
I don't think so. I don't remember that happening.
Maybe I did. Also, I'm drowning.
You what?
I got you a present.
Thanks, Meg.
Found it in a chest. I know how much you like pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie. Actually, in real life, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't ever crave it, let's say.
Going the right way?
Yes. Bye, village.
Bye, village. It was fun sleeping.
Did you sleep and then it started raining?
Yeah.
Huh. That's cheap.
I know.
How they jip us out like that?
A rainy morning. What can I say? What can I say? We had hot dogs today. So that's fun news.
Yeah, we went
That's
to
the
Coney
latest
Island.
development.
Delicious orgs.
We didn't go to actual Coney Island. Is Coney Island a thing?
I don't know. Where'd you go?
I got stuck.
Oh.
Why are you so impatient?
I see you.
Here I come.
I think we finally have our sound situation figured out. At least I think we do. Ah, that Skelly's still alive. I was gonna check the sound on the stream. Check the sound on the stream, but I got shot by a Skelly.
I was gonna warn you about him.
Why didn't you?
Because I didn't. Are you still behind me? Ah!
Yeah. My throat is tickly.
That's weird.
Why my throat be like that, Meg?
Guess we get off here.
It's water time.
Great way to start things off.
I'm okay with water. Oh, we're past the 0 now on the Z.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't even paying attention. Probably because we've gone out of our way to go to villages.
Villages.
Ah. Where are you? Oh, are you going the opposite way? You gotta warn me, buddy. Because it's raining and I can't see you.
I was going towards the 0. Also, LaCroix should sponsor us.
They don't sponsor anyone.
It'd be cool if they did.
You know.
Well, maybe we could be the first LaCroix sponsor. Have them.
Yeah.
You doing all right over there?
Yeah, my glasses were annoying me, and it's raining, so it's not like it's really bright.
It's getting water on your glasses.
Yeah, couldn't see out of them.
How come you can't have glasses in Minecraft?
You can.
You can?
They have them in the dressing room.
Oh. Put glasses on my character.
That's right, your guy doesn't have any. I can give him glasses.
Let's do it. Well, not right now, but afterwards.
Do that right now.
I mean, we could. Are you still with me?
Right behind you.
You good.
Yeah.
I like having your face be on the stream because it's beautiful.
Thank you. It's okay.
It's
a face.
It's nice. We both on the stream now.
Man.
It's professional. We're professional streamers. Or something.
This is a warm water. You can tell because tropical fish.
Does the color change at all?
Nope. At least I don't think so. But the dolphin sure is poking your boat.
This is a water. You can tell because it's wet.
Yeah, that too.
Because of how it is. Itching my leg.
Itching my leg.
My leg.
Leg.
Leg. Leg. Leg.
Leg.
Egg.
There's a single piece of bamboo on that island.
No, there's more. I saw a second one.
Oh.
There's 2 pieces of bamboo. Two bamboo shoots. 2 poots of bamboo shoots.
Oh, Josh, you're the funniest guy I know.
I'm so funny. Man, this is a lot of water. It's exciting.
Yeah, man. I'll make it more exciting.
Whee! I wanted fireworks.
I want to see how close I can get to hitting you without hitting you. Oh!
Ah, my horse. Are you okay? Hi, dolphin. Ah, we're past the 0. Now we can just go straight.
Ah! Josh, we're on the water and it's thundering.
Is that bad?
I don't know. I feel like we're the only thing the thunder would hit.
I thought lightning hit us. But lightning is the scary part.
Lightning.
Oh, there's a lot going on. What in the world?
Josh!
They really be bowling up there.
The angels?
Yeah, did your parents ever tell you that to make you not scared of thunder?
I was never scared of thunder because I wasn't a dumb baby. I'm sorry.
Well, I was scared of thunder when I was little because I was a dumb baby.
It's okay to be afraid of thunder.
I'm not afraid of it anymore. It was just
It's okay.
before.
It's
Anyway,
it really
anyways.
is. Just bowling.
They always said they were bowling in heaven, and that's why I was making that noise. That doesn't sound like bowling though. That just sounds like thunder.
Lightning.
And lightning.
Thunder.
Gonna be rain and thunder, lots of lightning. With water all around, it's gonna be frightening.
Doot, 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 doot. Stop it, lightning! You're scaring him.
No, I'm not.
Or thunder.
No.
Because I can't see the lightning anywhere.
It means he's afraid of. What's a dumb baby? It means he's afraid of thunder. Stop it, thunder! You're scaring him. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go inland more.
Hey, look at that creeper. I bet I can hit him. I got him! Haha!
You're getting better with aim.
Thanks.
Good job, Meg. Ugh.
Ah! I hope one of us gets hit by lightning.
Does that happen?
Yeah!
It sounds.
Wait, here, you take this one. I threw you one. It's in the water, Josh! Hurry, get it!
How come your boats don't sink and mine do?
I don't know.
Right, because I'm a stupid dumb baby. Stop kelping on me. Kelping all over the place.
Ah, there's a zombie villager.
Oh, jeez, my horse only has 1.5 hearts because you shot him with an arrow. I'm gonna get off and feed him. Oh, it's
I
nighttime.
see snow up ahead. This way. Eat! I almost fell into a giant hole. Be careful.
Should we sleep?
Over here. Okay, and sleep.
What about the creeper behind us?
Whoop.
All right.
Look at the trees. They're all like, whoa.
No more thunder. Oh yeah, they're all ooh. Sunrise over the snowy mountain. Wow. What the most beautiful landscape is all roses.
They're poppies, you fool.
What?
Poppies.
You're a poppy.
Roses are the bushes.
Oh. Oh yeah, with the thorns.
They don't even
No, that's
have
berries.
those berries. I'm talking about. They're the tall ones.
Oh, I thought roses were...
Those are poppies. Big boys are roses.
Alright. Also, if you hit my horse again, he might die.
Did you feed him?
Yeah.
Here, I'll give him a golden carrot. Josh, you took me and my horse instead of your horse.
How?
I don't know. Here.
Oh, my
Boing.
horse is just vibing over here. He's like, carrots.
I should make our horses have a baby.
That we would just abandon immediately.
Josh, your horse!
I'm trying to get him. I'm working on it. He's just sitting here with hearts floating out.
It's like, I'm having a great day.
You know, guys.
I don't know about you guys, but
You're not
everything's
so
going
bad.
my way.
Yes, we did switch places because when we turn and talk to each other, it looks like we're talking to each other on the stream instead of looking opposite directions. So it made more sense. That's the only reason.
Am I almost hitting you?
No, you're not even close. Like my horse.
What about him?
You almost killed him last time you hit him. He had one heart left.
And then he turned out to be fine because I gave him some carrots. He loves carrots.
I don't know about that.
He does. He had hearts over his head. Of course he loves carrots.
Golden carrots. I don't understand why you have to dip your fruit or carrot in gold and give it to your horse to make them happy.
Maybe it's representative of real life. Do horses eat expensive food?
They'll just eat apples. I mean, any apple really.
I wonder why they make it so expensive. Maybe they want it to be like rare. Like, ooh, I got a good horse. Land ho!
Well, it is really easy to get apples. You could probably feed them apples and carrots. They just don't make them hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. You can feed them apples and carrots. I
Look at
think.
this little fart of land.
Let's get on it.
No,
Oh, there's land up ahead? Maybe?
perhaps. Towards the land. Ow. How's it going?
Going well. I'm sipping my LaCroix.
Oh, okay. Me too. This looks like another small piece of land.
Yeah, you're right.
Big sad. Alright, it's the boating stream. Where we boat everywhere.
Hey, speaking of boats, they're making a boat with a chest in it.
That'll be useful. Actually, that could be useful because you could build, like, instead of railroads, you could build water paths to places.
That's true. I can see using it. I don't know. I can't see it being especially useful unless I was on a survival world and I just wanted to go on a journey across an ocean. But
Hey, you need to be able to, like, lasso boats or chain them together or something so you can have all of your pets with you and you make a journey to the far lands.
Yeah, they have chains. Why? And they have chains and they have ropes. So why can't we chain our mine carts together and why can't we rope our boats together?
The minecarts thing especially, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, if I... Oh no, that would be dumb. I was gonna say, oh, if I roped your horse and while your horse was in the boat and I got in my boat and just went, would I be able to pull him along? Or I could technically rope your boat. Hey.
Wait,
Sorry.
you mean if you lassoed him and then got in your boat?
Well, that's what I said at first. Stop hitting my boat, you freaks. That's what I said at first, but then I realized you can lasso a boat.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. So technically, you could just pull me and my horse.
Wait, so you can you could lasso a boat full of pets?
Yes.
Why haven't we been doing this? I thought you
forgot.
couldn't do that. I thought you couldn't. I thought you had to drag them across the water.
Wait. Not you. I don't want you. Get out of there. Trying to lasso the boat, not my horse.
I don't think you can lasso the boat.
I think you can. Get off.
Try lassoing it by itself. I'll get your horse in it.
Get in. Be good, horse. Dude, please. Alright, let's go.
Oh, broke.
I mean, like, but that's because we're on land.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, it'd be much more of a pain when traveling, but it's doable, I guess, if we really wanted to.
Or like, I don't know. If one of us had to carry the other, we could do that. Yes.
Go on without me. I'm not leaving you behind.
Or if there was like a villager we really liked and wanted to trade with him, we could bring him across an ocean pretty easily. I wish
villager we really liked.
Okay, hear me out. Oh, it was so worth it getting on this land. What if you... Okay, so you know how you can put carpets on llamas and they become like... It's like, I don't know, it's mostly aesthetic. It just helps you differentiate between them because it gives them pretty, like, saddles and stuff.
I did not know that.
What if you put, if you, like, whoop, if you saddled the llama and then pushed it near a villager, then the villager automatically could get on the llama. That's what I think should be a thing. That way you could bring a caravan of villagers with you places. So we would just need one extra boat, a llama, and a villager that we really liked, and we could bring him everywhere.
An extra boat for our pets.
Yeah.
And then
a chest boat for nothing. Woo.
Yes. All right,
yeah.
Let's do it.
No, that's not a real thing though. But if it was, I think that'd be. There needs to be an easy way to transport, like to take a villager on a journey with you. I think.
Can't you just lasso them?
No. You can't lasso intelligent-ish beings.
So how do you get them to go places?
You don't. You have to shove them in boats.
Oh.
But if I want to take a villager like on a trip with me across a continent, or if I want to, I don't know, take him anywhere, I have to put him in a minecart or a boat and drag him. And boats on land are horrible.
That sounds really annoying.
That's why I think they should be able to ride llamas.
And a llama. Yeah, that makes sense. Can villagers ride horses?
No.
Man. Yeah, they really lack it on that part.
Yeah. Or there should be maybe a really rare animal that is able to take villagers around with it.
Enderman.
What?
Enderman, he just grabs them.
That'd be funny though.
There's just a villager in Enderman's arms. Like,
you befriend the Enderman, and then you're like, okay, now pick up that guy, and he picks him up and takes him with you. That's perfect idea.
have the Iron Golem throw them.
Just give the Iron Golem coordinates and have him throw them there.
I like it.
Yeah, no, you cannot leash villagers. That would be horrible.
But why not?
Why not? Andrella?
We had a fun day today. We cleaned our whole house. Well, mostly the bathroom and the kitchen. But because there was a mouse that got into our drawers because our cat is useless. And we had to clean all the dookie out of the drawers and all the stuff he chewed on.
He dookied all over my stuff, and he nibbled up my pastry brush. He just nibbled all of the things off of it.
Which is really weird. Why would he do that? He's like, oh, this one doesn't taste good. Let's try another one.
I know. He ate like half of it off.
Well, they, like all the pieces were in the drawer.
He just nibbled them off.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? It's so rude. Ooh, look at that village. Let's go there.
Like, yeah, okay. And like, as he's like eating it, he's just pooping everywhere. He pooped so much.
I know. It was really annoying. So yeah, I disinfected the drawers and I washed all of the utensils. It was so much fun.
We haven't caught him yet, but we will.
I feel like our house is filthy.
Yeah, well, like I said, we cleaned all that out. We cleaned the kitchen floors, which we do a lot. But and then the bathroom, the walls and the baseboards, especially like behind the toilet, were kind of being gross. So I scrubbed all the baseboards and the walls and cleaned all the everything in the bathroom, the shower, and did that. Man, that pig freaking bolted to the gate when I opened it. He just sprinted in there.
Sorry, my horse got stuck in the water.
Cleaned the floors, cleaned the sink. Cleaned everything. It's really clean in there now. It smells like bleach, though. My hands are very dry. But it's okay.
Sorry, one sec.
Drain out all the
another bed
drains.
in here.
There's only one bed.
What? There might be one upstairs.
I see your name tag ominously standing over me.
Pardon me.
And vacuumed and did the dishes and
Yeah.
picked up everything. Now that Megan has a camera, you can see into our living room, and so we have to make sure our living room is clean before each stream.
Oh no, I moved my head and covered it.
Because we use blankets. The blankets get everywhere.
And it's not like it's that bad. Just blankets everywhere.
Horrible. Ready, Meg?
Was there a blacksmith?
Oh.
I like checking because I get so many saddles.
Oh, I found a saddle
Where?
in the blacksmith.
That's not even. That's a leather worker. You found a saddle in there?
Well,
that makes sense.
I was about to say, well.
I'm dumb. Okay, I know. Found a saddle in the leather worker's place? Far out, man.
Yeah, I took the day off so we could clean because I was starting to get stressed. I get stressed when things that I'll be doing something and then I'll notice that something isn't clean and that it hasn't been clean for a long time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to clean that right now. And then sometimes I can just clean it right then and there. And other times it's our entire bathroom and all the walls are gross. And the shower's gross and the toilet's gross and everything's gross and I need to clean it. And so I was like, I'm going to take today off and just do that. And that's what we did. And then we went and had lunch with Megan's grandpa and mom. And then they played VR.
Yeah, my grandpa got to try out Cooking Simulator. But I think it kind of got nauseous too fast.
Yeah, he seemed to almost instantly get nauseous from it, which is understandable. A lot of people do. Trying to place wood blocks down. I'm like, why isn't my boat going down? That's what I have in my inventory. Wonder if your mom will show your grandpa our stream.
Maybe. Gramps.
Wamp.
Ugh. I feel like I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember. Man, it's sad that if this bow poops out, or if I die with this bow on hand, that it will be vanished. But then again, I think we have a thing with lots of bows in it.
Yeah. But that one has, the endless...
Watch out.
The endless, thing.
Infinity.
Infinity.
Imagine not knowing, like starting off Minecraft, having no idea what anything is like. You're like, I think I'm gonna go for a relaxing boat ride, and then that happens to you.
Well, it's
like a ghostly fish, spiky thing just like comes up out of nowhere and scares the crap out of you.
Why do that? Why gotta be so spooky?
Makes like a dong.
Yeah, like the noise is what really gets you. It's like a jump scare.
Yeah.
The developer that made that was like evil laughter. I shall make them scream.
Yes.
That's gonna be whenever we end up doing visual novels. That's gonna be one of my voices.
Voice.
It'll
Just
be whatever
cardio.
old man. Something. An old man something. Are we doing Indie Disc this weekend, or are we playing Lego Star Wars?
Ooh! Either way, I'd be happy. I do like Indie Disc. I like because sometimes it's just really fun. But I wouldn't mind doing Lego Star Wars too, or doing a Saturday stream.
If we do Lego Star Wars, I'll have to order a new controller.
Oh, so you don't have time?
No, we do. I mean, it just come in overnight. Is typically how Amazon is. Or we could go to Walmart and get one.
Walmart.
I'm just gonna get like a basic controller, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on it.
Why would I get stuck in the one place I could get stuck? Ooh, there's a spotty horse.
Wait, Meg, you're faster than me.
I'm speeding away. I'm checking
I don't
out
know
this
how the
village.
heck you got out so fast. Oh, you went to the village, okay.
There's lots of horses here. You still feeling good about your horse?
Yeah, he's alright.
My horse's name is Dandruff.
Dandruff? Mine is named Psoriasis.
This way, Josh.
Oh, we were going the wrong way.
We were?
Oh wait, we are going the wrong way.
Oh, I thought we were going the right way.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. You turned and then my numbers were changing different and it confused me.
Don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go this way and see if it gets any further. I don't think it will, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna still go down on the Z. Not that that really matters at all. It didn't change how the world's breaking.
Yeah. I've still got, fatigue. Mining fatigue. I
me
can't break
too.
any grass.
And you still
Oh,
have
wait,
it
no,
for
I
2
can't.
minutes.
Haha! There is more land.
Huzzah!
Josh, watch out for this horse. I'm not gonna hit him, but just watch out for him. I don't like hitting the horses.
As I'm like whacking mine across the river.
Get out of this water! Don't you listen! No. I bonked my head on a tree.
Sorry, Meg.
Bonked my noggin. Noggin is one of my favorite words,
I
especially recently.
people will say like use your noggin, except I like to say use your noodle. Because that one's less said.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm kind of like unique and quirky like that.
I'm like really weird. Like, I'm so quirky.
Hopping across the trees with my horse on the leaves.
Oh, I'm stuck, Josh.
Why didn't you just hop on the leaves?
I had an energy drink today. It was the Sonic Peach Rings flavored G Fuel.
G Fu.
Yeah.
And G Fuel will sponsor literally everybody, so that'll when we get rich and famous, I want them as our sponsor so we can have G Fuel all the time. We can have Sonk flavored G Fuel.
Yeah. Dunk Fuel.
What would our flavor be? Like the actual taste?
What's a food that we talk about a lot on stream? Mac and cheese.
Well, it has to be like a fruity flavor.
Oh, why?
I would like a Red Bull flavored one.
No, Red Bull's already a drink.
Yeah, but like make it taste like Red Bull, kind of like how off-brand Red Bull tastes.
But we already have off-brand Red Bull and Red Bull.
Yeah, but this would be named after us.
Donk Bull. Watch out for this cow. Oh, careful,
He had a baby.
Yeah, I didn't hit the baby.
You hit his mom right in front of him.
You have to stop smacking your son in the face. You remember that?
No.
It's from Adventure Time. Did you punch me? Oh wait, no, you didn't. We're good.
Horse. Alright. When I freaking use the boat, we can use the boat. I had the fish in my hand, not the boat.
My horse and I are exploring a cave.
My horse and I are having an issue. Or we're gonna have an issue.
Come on, horse. I'll show you the way. Gosh, just use like a pickaxe or a sword.
For what?
To break down your boat.
No, because it damages them a lot.
Hardly.
It like whenever I use it, when I was using a diamond axe, or maybe it was an iron axe, whatever the case was, it like really wore it down fast. It's not even worth it.
I don't care about material things.
Do you know that song?
What song?
I don't care. Wait, I don't seem like I care about material things or my social status.
Don't know any song.
4 walls and adobe slats for my girls. Boot, 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 boot. It's a weird song, but it's on Skater XL, so I know it now. And I thought that's what you were referring to, but I guess you weren't. Now I'm stupid.
I just care not for things of this world.
My horse was staring at you. Break down the boat.
He was like, wow, she does it so fast. Maybe Josh should do that.
Hey, who's on top of the hill? I'm on top of the hill.
Yeah, because you pushed my horse into a different dimension. I couldn't find
I
him.
did not. You're lying. I don't see any villages, so we'll have to sleep.
Hi, baby. Sheep. Forgot what kind of animal it was. Where are you? Ah, hi.
Whoa!
The crowing clock.
It sure is.
I wonder how many beds we've placed.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to like keep track of stats. Like if there was a stat tracker mod or something.
Well, let's see. I mean, it would be somewhere around how many... No, I was gonna say it'd be around how many nights there have been, but we've slept in so many villages that we wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm sure someone in the future will go back and do all the stats for us, because they'll be a super fan, and we'll be like, oh, that's sweet, dude, thanks.
Josh, you're very hopeful, and I think that's really sweet.
But I do.
Talking about our super fan, who might not have even been born yet.
I want my own army of 9-year-olds. My army of 11-year-olds will fight PewDiePie's army of 9-year-olds.
His 9-year-olds are my age now.
Well, they're still 9 years old at heart. Mine will actually be 11, and they'll win.
Gosh. Mine will actually.
And they'll be better, because I don't know why.
You're a goofball.
Just went right through the bottom of your boat.
Yeah. Over here.
It turns into water again.
Does?
Hmm.
Lie. Why do you take pleasure in lying to me?
I'm not getting out of my boat, and I never will.
Bye. It went on a little bit.
Oh. You did follow me.
Just bonked my drink up against my microphone.
Bickety
and it
bonked the
spooked me.
bonk out of it, man. Sunk and heck the...
This way.
But...
Birch forest. Let's go. I feel like we need to see more baby turtles.
Need more baby turtles in Minecraft.
Bop, 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 bop.
Oh, I've got my vote.
Watch out, there's a gigantic hole that we would never be able to get out of if we fell into it.
What do you mean?
Huge.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, go. Jump in.
Oh my word, no.
I am. Wait, I see something. Josh, there's an amethyst.
What?
I want to go look at it.
Amethyst.
Thing. Pardon me. Down there.
What?
Amethyst. It's a geode.
Oh.
Been a while since I've seen one.
How'd you
Oh no, Josh, I'm gonna die! Oh, there's water! I lived!
Oh my word. Why did you get off your horse?
Because I have to see the thing.
You want me to bring
fine.
your horse down?
No. No, I'll be fine. I'm gonna collect some blocks. It'll be fine.
Jeez Louise.
My
Meg, you
life-
Poop your pants.
Flashed before my eyes. That was really scary.
Yeah, me too. I was like, there goes your bow. I'm gonna take the smart way down, which was the water. Jeez Louise, Meg. You should go buy a lottery ticket.
I don't know how that happened. Well, like, there's tons of water. I just couldn't see it because it's all clear, you know? And I knew that it was there.
I mean, we did just sleep, but yeah, it would have been a pain.
Yeah.
How did you see this from all the way down? Jeez Louise, the sun, calm down.
I know. Sounds like a good morning!
You may have actually lived, because you do have feather falling 4.
I don't know, Josh. I think I would have died. I was falling for a really long time.
Are you getting out now?
I'm going back up to the thing I was trying to get to.
Oh.
I wasn't trying to fall all the way down.
I didn't know what you were. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to mine my way out because I didn't bring any blocks with me.
I can try and send water down your way once I get all the way up.
I'm good.
Okay. This is great. It was worth it. Aw, it doesn't have silk touch. Sure. I get this with a silk touch shovel. I can! I got an amethyst cluster.
Nice.
I just want some amethyst. I feel like our treasure hoard is kind of, I don't know, lacking in the purple area, you know? Okay. Oh, pretty. Now walk around. So pretty.
It sounds like Christmas time. How did you see that?
I don't know. It's just a gray blob.
I know. That's this thing. I was like, I didn't even know what you were going for, because yeah. Weird.
I was so convinced I was dead. I'm like, well,
Yeah, me too.
here we go.
Here comes
Josh is gonna yell at me.
Meg, we could have done without this. We would have made it to 1,000,000 blocks today.
I don't think we will.
We're pretty close. We only got 25,000.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't do math, you know that.
I think it's... Never mind. You're like, I don't do math.
Dead. How are the horses doing?
They're in boats.
They like boats. It's like their comfort zone.
Okay, let's not do that again.
Not do what?
What just happened?
Adventure? Okay, Mr. Hates Adventure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, remember when I was like, don't fall down that hole if you get out of it?
Hey, look, we both made it out.
That's true. This just goes to show that I'm almost never right.
That's not true.
In the nether, I'm usually right
Yeah.
about where to go. Come on, Mr. Horse. I like getting off my horse mid-jump. Just falling.
I do that to get them into the pens so I don't have to open up a gate.
Hey, turtle. There's a village over there. Do we want to collect any beds or should we just get moving?
We can collect beds because it's getting to be almost evening.
No, we just slept.
Huh?
Even though we just slept.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we did fall almost to your death.
That would have been so annoying if I died. Like, it wouldn't have been that. We would have just spent a little chunk of this stream getting me back.
Yeah, unless it glitched and respawned you at the beginning. Which is still like a fear that I have.
Well, I'm done, exploring for no reason, if you were curious. Because it turns out we really don't need any amethyst crystals. Though I could make a, what's it called? A magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
Not magnifying glass, telescope. No, I want to get it! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you.
Why? Fine, take the stupid gold. I put it back in the chest.
I'm the one who needs the gold. I have the gold holder. Sorry, I killed you. Do you want some golden carrots? Josh! Oh, there's so many.
Do you want some golden carrots?
I was gonna give you some golden carrots. Now I'm just gonna give you a frown. Oh, I see. You took all the beds too.
Yeah. You're so worried about your gold butt. Gold butts.
I'm gonna go name your horse something inappropriate.
Golden carrot. Go name him something inappropriate.
Doesn't work though.
Does this house not have an entrance? Oh, it's just way up there. No, that's not a house either. Man, I'm bad at understanding what is a house and what is not a house.
I know.
What?
You are. Oh, there's another place?
What?
There's another blacksmith.
Yeah, there was iron in there. I got it. I'm gonna save this bed here for sleeping. This
Now
my
there
bed
is
now.
nowhere for me to sleep. Josh,
That's
you have
not
to waste one of my beds.
problem.
Josh. Eh.
What?
Just kidding. Wait, there's no other beds. I'll put another one in here.
Why did you do this to me? How could you, Meg?
Hmm. I hope this doesn't mean our beds are obstructed. Let's go, people. Time's a wasting.
Time's just something.
Basting this turkey. Josh, have you ever made the Thanksgiving turkey?
Nope. I don't like turkey.
It's okay.
I don't,
I'm not like, oh my gosh, turkey! For me, it's the green bean casserole.
oh wait, we were just gonna continue on the water anyways.
Oh, man.
Oops. Wait, where did you go?
Continuing on the water.
Okay, let me catch up to you.
Gosh.
There you are.
Oh, I see you. Look at that mountain. It looks like a cat.
A burb.
It looks like a griffin.
Yeah.
Like he's standing all proud. He's got a little beak and a tuft of hair.
Yeah. A burb.
Good pup.
Thanks. Whoa. Hold your horses there.
What? Gosh, we have so many more blocks before you get to 1,000,000.
Not that many. It's just going slower because we're on boats.
We need to check and see if we have 2 tridents yet. And if not, I should be killing drowns.
Isn't there a way to, like, guarantee one?
No. Well, I mean, if you have looting on your sword, which I don't have.
Looting?
Looting.
Looting.
Yeah, like you loot.
Thought it was like skip to my looing.
Skip to Maluma, darling. I want to watch Meet Me in St. Louis. But I guarantee you would have 0 interest in that movie.
What movie?
Meet Me in St. Louis.
I've never heard of it.
It's an old movie about girls who want to get married. And they live in St. Louis. Oh, I think. But it's great.
I can see that that would be a movie that you would really like.
Meet me in St. Louis, Louis. So that song is from.
Meg and I, before we got married, both thought we would never get married.
With you, oh.
We both wanted to like get married
As
to
in,
someone.
like, yeah, like we thought we would never get married in general, not never get married to each other.
Yeah, we both were like, no one's ever going to want to marry us. And look at us now.
We don't want to be married to each other.
What? No.
Kidding. That's not true.
What's Sonk been telling you behind my back? And she's out cold. Oh, she was out cold, and then you poked her butt.
Sometimes I like to grab her little fat roll that hangs off the computer when she sleeps on it.
Alright. Why aren't you
They're both
shooting?
doing pretty well for having been shot so much.
This is certainly a boating stream.
I know, and it's weird because in the past, whenever we would have a stream like this, I was like, okay, the world's broken. It's just going to be water from now on. But then we've had plenty of streams since then where it's just been mostly land.
I think there's just a lot of water on this seed, or maybe the farther you get out, it's more water.
Maybe.
I haven't seen any land for a while.
Now we'll find it.
The water's pretty deep, Meg.
There's fish. Wow.
Look at the fish. Whoa!
We're gonna see land in the next 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I see land!
Oh my gosh, I see it too.
Yeah!
That's stupid.
It's the dumbest land I've ever seen, but I see it. Way over there.
Oh, I should have did a fun
Donna.
GIF on the stream for May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you all.
Uh.
Should have worn Star Wars themed skin.
Ugh.
Maybe I'll change my skin. Oh no, I don't have the Star Wars pack. You have it.
There's
But-
land. But for how long?
Land ho! I still think that beach plum is my favorite LaCroix flavor.
Whatever,
I did like what?
Whatever this one is my favorite.
Raz cranberry.
Yeah.
It's good. I also like plain berry. Now I have Skip to Maloo stuck in my head.
Yep, I'm all,
My darling. I'll find another one prettier than you. I'll find another one prettier than you. It's my get to me, my darling. I don't know any of the words. It's a problem.
Let's go, horses.
Hey. This better be a big old nasty plains biome.
It looks like it.
It's a village!
With a pillager outpost peeking over the mountain.
We're not here.
Don't worry
Pay
about
no mind.
The pillagers behind the mountain.
Oh, for Pete's sake, horse. I literally said jump.
Why don't you ever listen to me, horse?
He's, disobey.
What?
Who are you saying what to?
The cow. He's just like and like went inside my horse, and then I hit him and he ran away.
Oh. Josh, I fell in a hole and I just hit a bunch of villagers. Watch out for an iron golem, okay? While I get out. Okay, we're good.
Oh my gosh, Maggie's coming.
No, he's not. He doesn't care. Hey! Don't hit my horse, hit me.
I tried to hit you.
I thought for sure it would be the end of my life and I'd fall in that hole and then the iron golem would be like meow and just like destroy me and I wouldn't be able to escape.
You wouldn't fall to your death in the largest hole we've seen in this game. But you would fall into a hole and then oh, the pillager outpost looks cool over on that mountain.
It does. Pillager. Did you say villager outpost?
No, I said pillager.
Oh. It keeps sounding like you're saying villager.
I go like villager.
I have dumb ears.
The millager outpost. But yeah, then you would fall into a hole and then die from an iron golem getting stuck in there with you.
No, I'd fall into a tiny hole but land on a stalagmite and die.
Can't believe you lived. I'm incredibly happy that you did, but I still can't believe it.
I was like, I just saw it coming and I was in my brain like, all right, what's the next step? I'll just start running in this direction and Josh will meet me halfway. Bring me my horse, everything will be fine. He can get all of my supplies.
Like as you're falling?
Yeah, I was like planning my death.
I think this might just go into water again.
We shall see about that. I think it's gonna go further.
I suppose it does.
Aww, if we would have stayed on the other side. Oh, you went the smart way.
I am the smart. And I do the fart.
One of those things was definitely true. I've been using my shovel all stream to break down my boat, and it hasn't lost any health.
Maybe they changed it. Whenever I used an axe, it would.
Oh, it has on breaking 3, so that might be it.
Well, that'll do it.
That'll do. That'll do, donkey. I'll find another one. Prettier than you, I'll find another.
Sorry, I got that song stuck in your head.
It's okay.
I could have gotten a way better song stuck in your head. But I'm not gonna change it.
No. You know the songs that I hate. I'd rather have this one than whatever the heck you were thinking of.
I never got to see.
No, I hate that song, you jerk. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed you.
What you said.
I still have the other one stuck in my head is what I was trying to get across.
Got the midnight train going
Anywhere. Just a city boy. Born and raised in a house to try. You coming?
Yeah.
Ah!
Man, I was here before you even knew what Minecraft was.
No.
Yeah.
Can you see me? Ha!
Now I can. Why?
I was just stuck inside of your boat. Not in your boat, but like our boats were phasing together. And it was just like chaos, but I guess it was only for me.
Oh. My bones hurt from scrubbing.
Heck.
I must have been at the intersection. I thought that was like something on Minecraft. I'm like, is the purge happening? There's like a truck that blared its horn for a while.
I heard a big chunky.
A big chunky thing?
I heard like. I thought maybe there was an accident, but it didn't sound like an accident. It sounded like a big old truck moving.
The truck may have like slammed on its brakes and they skip
Did
sometimes when they do that.
Did you just... Where are you?
What?
Oh, magma tried to pull me down and made the noise, and I was confused. I thought someone jumped out of the boat. I'm like, horse! But...
Horse, what are you doing?
What do you think you're doing? Wait, there's land, Josh. Why are we on the water? There's land.
I don't know, Meg.
This way, there's a witch. This way.
Maybe that's why we're not on the...
Quickly, before the skellies see us.
I went from my boat to my bed.
Me too.
Without getting out.
Me too.
Without any milk. I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast.
Yeah, so?
Without any milk.
Josh, there's an amazing giant mountain up ahead. Do you see it? Straight forward next to the sun.
Oh my word. That looks like a magical kingdom.
Let's go to it. Woo! There's a hole.
I made it.
I don't trust myself. I'm scared. Excuse me, creeper.
Oh my word, that's like the coolest mountain we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Especially with the sunrise and everything.
Yeah, well, because I just saw an outline of something white in the distance. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, I saw it too. I thought it was just my eyes.
Josh is like the crazy setting in. Oh, that's pretty dang cool. I would put my kingdom on top of that, no questions asked.
Get some B-roll.
B-roll. I'm going up it. Because our horses don't take fall damage. Josh, get a picture of me on top.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
Don't wait.
I probably won't even be
please.
able to see you.
You can get on top too.
I'm gonna stay down here.
Right.
But I want to see you jump off of it.
Should I jump towards you?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. Hold on. Yeah, it's so high up. Okay, this is a treacherous part, but I think I can do it. Yeah, okay, got it. Whoop! Almost fell off. There's no consequences to falling with your horse unless there's lava, but still, it's scary sometimes. Alright, Josh, I don't know where you are, but...
I'm at the outside of the peak.
Gonna jump off.
Alright.
Noing! Whee! Boom. Did you see me?
For like a second.
Oh.
Because you said we, and I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. And then you just like appeared for a second and disappeared behind a mound of something.
Nice.
Man, that llama just like shot a spitball far. I thought it was an arrow that you shot.
No, I hit him. So he's just sat at me.
Spit so far.
Yeah, and it takes a heart or two.
Is it really?
It takes... it does damage.
Dang.
Let me see.
Oh, horse.
Good thing there's 2 trident guys right there. Actually, only one of them has a trident, and I'm going to kill him. Did he drop a trident? No. Our horses are like, let's meet in the middle of the water and talk about business. We are abusive to our horses, and it makes me sad. You want that village or not?
Nah.
Desert, my favorite.
See, I don't feel
Ooh.
bad about that because we're doing something extreme.
Yeah. And that's not a real life thing we would say.
Oh,
but
no.
in video game.
I mean, like,
It's
if you're
true.
doing a speed run, you do things unconventionally.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing something like this in a game, you do it things unconventionally. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't, but...
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a lot easier and quicker.
Quicklier. Da da na 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 na. This one better have gold. One of my favorite worlds, careful, there's lava, was a mesa biome, but they had this track that went all the way around this mountain, and I had like, I don't know, kind of made like a western town, I think. It was really cool, and I loved it.
What happened to it?
And I would ride on my minecart, and I would shoot bad guys. That was an accident. I was trying to break stuff.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
It was an accident. I would never harm you intentionally.
Uh-huh. I mean, my horse with an arrow.
Well, that wasn't you. It was your horse.
You were aiming at me.
It's true, I was. Are you still behind?
You.
Careful.
I did the same thing that you did. I'm okay with mesa biomes. They're open. I don't like when they're full of water, though.
What do you not like?
Full of water. So... That's not bad, I guess. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh! Mine did it too. Okay, literally, I wish they had the brains to just be like, oh, I need to hop up on that piece of land.
But
Like a
they
normal
don't.
horse would.
Freaking stupid. Okay, horse. Come on.
So, do you have any memories of really good Minecraft worlds that you've had in the past? That you really cared about?
The only one I can think of is when it came out on the Xbox 360 and me and my friends played it all the time. We had a really big world with a lot of stupid stuff. Like, we built a giant, like, Pokemon arena. That was, it was, the blocks went up as high as the ceiling cap was. And we had a village that was on a train cart. It really, like, wasn't anything compared to what I can build now in the same amount of time, because we were learning how to play it too.
Yeah. But it's still really special.
Yeah, and then I was cleaning up old worlds and stuff, and I accidentally deleted it.
Yeah, I think about all the worlds I've deleted, and I'm like, oh, it would have been nice to look back through those now.
Yeah, there's still some worlds I think I have access to on this Microsoft account. Sometimes they load in, you can like connect to your Microsoft account, and it'll like, it used to do this, I don't know if it still does, and it would like show worlds that were saved to the account somehow, and they were really random ones too. Some of them were like totally empty as well. They were just like ones where I spawned. I'm like, nah, I don't want to play Minecraft.
Yeah, I also had this world where I built this castle entirely out of like, it was all white materials, like marble and diorite. I think it's diorite. And it was really pretty. And it was kind of random. And it gave me the inspiration to make my current world, because I went from that world to making the, what's it called? The castle in my HCL world.
Oh.
The castle was the first thing.
That was all those years ago. You really have had that world for a while.
I think it's been since 2017. Maybe even earlier.
All of the updates that thing has gone through.
I know, you can see it in the land. It's like, ew, chunky.
Chonker.
Ow. You hit me.
I didn't.
Okay, did you hit? Aha! Come on, Josh. Off to Neverland. I'm jumping in this hole till you come out. Oh, I found a thing! See, this is why I jump in the holes.
What did you find?
A mine shaft. Got some gold and stuff. Let me just see if there's anything. that I care about. No, it's kind of dumb. I just wanted to see if there was a minecart.
Well, I don't see one, Meg.
Okay, let me just check over here really quick. So I am wary of exploring for no reason.
Be wary of left. Praise the sun. Try butthole. Fortnite.
Are you saying Dark Souls stuff?
Yeah, an Elden Ring.
Funny. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty mountain.
You're a pretty mountain.
Thanks!
I think I'm gonna go over to that land in the right middle there.
I don't believe that land. Liar ahead, am I right?
That's an Elden Ring.
That's an Elden Ring.
It is. It's the message on the ground. Sorry, I choked. I like when there's a trap and you fall and land on a certain spot. Like the trap puts you in a certain spot after you're done with it. I like putting a message on there that says "Be wary of trap."
Yeah. I know what it means. I'm just like, that's hilarious.
It's hilarious, Meg. Those are the ones that get appraised, and then when they get appraised, they get healed whenever somebody appraises them, whether it's a good or bad appraisal.
Josh, look up here. First of all, stalagmites. Second of all, up here.
First off, stalactites, mites.
Keep wanting to say tights.
Tights are tight to the ceiling.
Yeah, that's why my brain says that really fast before I say the wrong one. It goes tight to the ceiling, and I'm like, no. Okay, it's not worth it. Let's go.
Like, just get a weird.
Did you get to the top?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Isn't that where you wanted to go?
Yeah, then I gave up because it was too hard. But then here I come. I was just trying to go to the mine shaft.
Perhaps I'm better. What?
Perhaps I'm better.
Yeah, maybe I am.
You know what, Josh? You are.
Dang freaking right. It's about time someone,
I think you're the
liked me.
best. You see, it's about time someone liked me.
Yeah.
I like you.
That's what I'm saying. About time. It's the only time we get to take our hands off of our keyboards.
Yeah, you both get a drink at the same time.
Your throat gets dry when you're talking to nobody.
Ow! I was trying to shoot him, but fishing pulled him over to me, and he punched me.
Good one, Meg.
Oh. Watch out for that llama.
I missed.
I got him.
You're really good at that.
Ow! He hit me and I was midair.
You went to the village.
What?
You went to the village.
I just looked around for a sec. Here we come.
You're seeing if there were any blacksmith.
Yeah. I never see blacksmiths in Acacia. Safari, no.
That's Acacia Village.
You're right. Yeah, Acacia Villages. Or, Savannah?
Too hot for blacksmiths because they work around the fire and they can't work around the fire when it's too hot.
You're so smart, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need watermelons?
I don't think so. I think we have some.
The trail we blaze. We watched iRobot. Did we talk about that on the last one?
And,
What kind is he? Cute! Upside down theme.
How do you get my boat?
It wasn't accidental.
I got my boat on purpose.
Didn't, you freak.
Why do you do this? You always do this.
Always do this.
Wow, there's a lot of bamboozles over here.
I bet there's a lot of sweet baby pandas.
Sweet baby panda.
I'm going in the bamboo. I don't know about you.
I'm going a little further before I get in it.
Yeah, I'll go with you. It's a little bit tricky to navigate. Stand up.
Bunda, 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 bunda.
Does he have a runny nose? No, he has a regular nose, and that's okay.
What was it? I owe you a panda thing if we find a red one. Hey, panda pizza.
If we find a brown panda, you owe me a panda pizza.
I would imagine that the panda pizza would be like olives and pepperoni with cheese.
Yeah. That makes sense. Olive ears, and then olive around the eyes, and maybe we could give him pepperoni eyes or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
That sounds really delicious. Maybe a nose made out of pepperoni too, so there's more pepperoni. Horse. Okay, the bamboo is a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
I can't even find a way out of where I am. Okay, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna start axing it.
Can you,
it takes too long.
Meg, I don't like this.
I found a way.
I'm legitimately stuck. Okay, I was able to hop over it. Because I didn't have anything to break the bamboo with. I still don't have an axe. I keep forgetting to make one.
I'll make you one.
Thanks. I made it!
I'm almost there. That was horrible.
Yeah, I hated that.
Whee! I'm in the bamboo. Look at that one. I want to break it. Let's go. Oh. I saw a parrot.
Yeah, I did too. I was wondering if he was following you. A cool thing now, since I adjusted our microphones and changed some settings and all that jazz, now I don't get picked up by Meg's microphone. I don't know if I get picked up if we're both talking or not, but cool thing about it is that when I cough and I'm muted, you guys don't hear it. And so that's good because I do that a lot.
Horse fell. Hold on. Oh.
Now when I clear my throat, I can't help that because I do that so often. I would hurt to mute myself all the time. I guess I could put it on a foot thing. I have a keyboard at my feet for certain hotkeys.
Apparently it's efficient.
It is. It's much easier for push to talk and muting myself in Discord when I play with friends in stream.
Give me my boat!
It's cheaper than a stream deck. Stream decks are like 150 bucks. I ain't buying one of those things. Not yet. I don't need one.
I got foot pedals.
I mean, with a stream deck, you can do a lot more. Like, when I switched the screen from the opening countdown to us, I could set a macro on the stream deck to do that and unmute our mics at the same time by just a click of a button.
That's cool. I'm going this way.
Yeah.
Do we need that village?
No.
That village is like a city, dang.
They got so many village.
Are you fast?
Am I fast?
Oh, it pooped out a baby. Okay, let's go.
Did it really?
I swear the baby wasn't there, then it went.
I guess I was looking at it when it happened. I wasn't, but the stream was. You can watch it on the stream if you want. Oh no, never mind. It's caught up. Wow, that's like almost no delay.
Better not say anything inappropriate. There's a village up here.
Why would I say something inappropriate?
Like half of your life.
It's just because it's funny. Ice.
Ice, ice.
Oh, there's a plains though.
I'm staying in the plains.
Yeah, me too.
Watch out for the sheep.
Wah!
Watch out for this bee. I hit him. Run.
Oh, he angry. He got red eyes.
Go.
Yeah, I was
He's still
running
after me.
and this sheep just behind me. I can hear it directly behind me. Wah!
Ow.
And then the bees.
This way.
Oh, I went on the river.
Nice
Nice river. Except I'm not doing good. Should I come back to you?
No, I'm here.
Was there something special you wanted to see over there?
No.
Okay.
It was just, biome.
There's another pillager outpost right next to a village.
Always there.
This way.
Oh, that guy's chasing that fox. Josh, I found a snow globe. Nope, that's not what that is. Oh no, I launched my horse. Hold on, Josh, I'm checking this out.
What's a snow globe?
Oh, what's it? You know what I mean. Alright. Oh, it's underwater. This is cool. Oh, it's not a good one. But it does have a bed, so I'm taking it.
Snow globe?
Not a snow globe.
What is it?
They, what's it called? Gosh, I don't... Where are you?
I made it to a, ruin portal.
Oh, I think I saw it.
Oh my gosh, my stuff is almost broken.
An igloo.
Oh.
Eee.
Oh.
Did you check the chest already?
I grabbed the golden apple and it was in my hand and I accidentally fed it to my horse.
Nice.
I'm going straight ahead through this ice patch of ice.
Your horse is leaving hearts. They're hitting me in the face.
Nope. What's that way? I can see the heart. Way to go around.
Hello, polar bear.
Take us to 1,000,000 blocks, ice.
Oh, there's a ruined portal. Unless you don't care about it. It's a big boy though.
Oh, you can grab it. I didn't see it. I'm still going on the ice.
To focus all of my energy.
Oh, there was a underwater temple thing, whatever that's called.
Monument.
Monument. And this ice really go on for a while. Yeah, made it to trees.
Are they cold?
Yes.
I was just curious. I haven't made it anywhere yet. Not doing too bad though. I didn't want to have to sleep separately. I'll never find you. Where are you?
Really far in. I went all the way to the other end of the ice.
You see a shipwreck stuck in a thing by any chance?
No.
I see trees. Hold on. Oh, that's an angry mama.
988229. Actually, you can see my coordinates on the stream.
Whoa. Okay. 755.
Fucker,
Okay.
man.
Okay, I know which way I need to go. You're a little bit more to the right. Hi! Let's sleep.
Hey, you found me.
There's bad guys, watch out!
Slipping on the ice. Sleeping on the ice. Sleeping on the
Gosh,
sleeping
I'm
on
bringing
the,
zombies
on the
over.
Ice, sleeping on the ice. Sleeping on the ice. Sleeping on the...
Sleep!
Sleeping on the ice.
Josh. I'm like in a full panic. Near me, burp. Horse, watch out.
I went down the river.
Down the... Josh, you gotta communicate with me.
I did. I said I went down the river.
It helps if you communicate before you do the thing.
I went down the river.
I guess I will get on my boat as well.
It doesn't go for very much longer. Look at that. We covered so much ground, Meg.
We sure did, Josh. Sure did.
One little Debbie cakes.
Oh, me too.
I'll need them.
I need them.
Yeah.
I need like 12. I need it. There's a village up ahead.
Village.
Crush their beats.
I'm gonna go on the river.
I dare you to punch that polar bear. Oh, it's a mama. Wait, I want to see.
Why you always do this?
Like, if I get close, is it gonna come after me? It is! Ooh!
Bye, Meg.
You know what, Josh?
Tokyo
Hope
Drift.
a polar bear mauls you. If you die to a polar bear, is the death message like that you got mauled?
I don't really want to test that. Not in this world, at least.
1 second later, you see she-elf is mauled to death by a polar bear.
As you're getting... You asked me that as you were getting whacked. Come on, Meg, let's go! I'm liking all this open area.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna go into like a dense bamboo forest for miles and miles.
Oh, I sure hope not. I mean, I sure hope so. That'd be really fun and not stressful at all.
You know what I like to do? Oh, that was a baby bunny. Now I feel bad. It's fun to go through a snowy biome and go rabbit hunting with a bow and a horse.
Wolf. Oh, baby wolf.
It's not a wolf.
F5.
There you go.
It looked like a wolf from far away, and then it turned and looked at me with his little beady eyes.
So cute. They're far apart eyes.
Carl Weezer eyes. Except far apart.
I feel like the snow in that, going from biome to biome, I feel like the snow faded nicely. Did you notice that? It was like melty. Maybe I'm wrong.
It didn't seem very abrupt.
Yeah.
I wonder if our horses get cold.
They never stop moving, so I don't think so.
That's fair. We have been really utilizing them 110%.
Did you hit any of those bees?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want them to attack us.
They'll only attack you.
I don't know about that.
Because the bee that I hit didn't hit. Okay. Look at that weird hole in the ground. You see it? That's a Herobrine hole if I ever seen one.
I didn't see it.
Pardon me, sheeps. Careful, there looks like there's gonna be some bad snow up ahead. No! Oh.
Bad snow, you says.
Kind we avoid. Oh, for Pete's sake.
How'd you seize that?
I sees everything. Got big old eyes.
That's true, you do have those.
You're kind of stubby looking. No!
You got big, beautiful eyes.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Yeah.
I think that the scary snow is... Oh, it's on top of the next mountain peak. I have no idea how I saw that if I'm being... Oh no, there's some behind us.
I was gonna say, I have no idea how either. Oh, there's a plains biome over to the right.
Thank goodness.
Once you get on top of these thick trees, it's not too bad, but you gotta get on top of them.
Dark oaks.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Going towards these blue cornflowers.
Blue.
Where I'll get some for you.
Blue. It's the bloobiest flower
The
that
most
ever was.
bluest time of the year. Wait, I want to plant one blue flower in this red field. Oh, I ran out of blue.
I had 3, but I threw them on the ground.
Aha!
Yeah, that's why.
Aha! Aha! Remember, what was his name on Dexter?
I don't know either.
Aw,
Alexa, what was Dexter's
arch nemesis.
arch nemesis?
That's not it.
They're talking about the other Dexter.
Yeah.
I probably have to indicate Dexter's laboratory.
Alexa, who is the bad guy in Dexter's laboratory? Mandark.
Mandar. Mandar.
Edie.
Edie. Why is his name Mandar?
Mandark.
Oh, Mandark. What the heck is kind of name is Mandark?
I don't know. I think he gave himself that name, and his real name's like Flower or something because his parents were hippies.
Oh.
Or he has a girl name. I think it's like something very feminine.
Hey, what's wrong with that, man?
Your name is Josh. It's the least feminine name I can think of.
I know. Josh Ina. How many girls do you know with that name?
Josephine.
Not. No, Joshina. Jocelyn.
Can we please name our daughter Jocelyn?
She would despise us forever. Mostly me. Because we would name her that and you'd be like, I tried to talk him out of it. I was like, Meg, it was your idea. And you're like, oh yeah, sure. Like I would want to name our daughter Jocelyn. I'm like, Meg, you did. It was your idea. Nah, no, don't listen to him.
But literally, it is you made up it.
You made the name up, but you're like, can we please name our daughter Jocelyn?
All right, and do we have a Jocelyn in the class? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then the bully's like, actually, it's Jocelyn. She's like, shut up, Mandark.
Mandark. More like Mandork.
We've got stupid energy tonight. I don't know.
Yeah,
we're
man.
either tired or we're like, duh. Look at all these jerks.
There you're talking about the sand. Oh, there's a big old hole.
Where? Ah! Josh, why didn't you warn me?
I warned you about the hole.
You sounded so sad.
Because my voice cracked.
I warned you about the hole.
I did. Whoa.
What?
Look.
Oh. Wow! Oh, a village. Hey, do we need more beds?
I have 4.
I have 1.
Okay, Meg needs more beds. Letter worker.
Oh, there's a very important man here.
I have a 4th saddle. I'm gonna have to put these saddles to rest in the shulker box.
Give them to me. I have the shulker box with the
okay.
saddles. Can't I speak? There. Where did I?
Oh, we have 2 hearts of the sea.
Cool. We don't need either of them. This is for saddles. We are running low on here. I'm gonna take this. Getting rid of that. Taking out these boots. Okay, there's a little bit more. And I'm gonna throw. Found a map. Of here. Pardon me, sir. Oh no. You see the iron golem anywhere?
No.
Oh, he doesn't seem to care. We're good. Your horse is running away.
Where'd he go?
Don't let me forget my shulker box. It is nighttime, Josh, so be careful. And I accidentally hit another villager. Thank goodness the iron golems are so bad at their job.
Alright, bedtime. No bed. Make sure Meg didn't bed up the place.
I took 2 beds.
There's no more beds. That villager was running into the house and I slammed the door in his face.
A zombie just murders him.
No, wait,
Yeah, he looks through the window as he's getting killed and you're just sleeping like a little baby.
Don't forget your shulker box.
My what?
Shulker.
Shulker box?
Yeah. Do you have the shulker box that has emeralds?
Yeah, I'm coming. I just had to get one last bed. Emeralds?
Emeralds.
Yeah, I got it.
Does it also have the obsidian in it too?
There's emerald.
Emeralds.
You are 16, going on 17. Blah, 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 blah. We have 45 pieces of obsidian.
Yeah, man. I've been collecting it. I have 10 more, actually. Hold on. Wait, where did that? What's in day?
Gosh, I think it's time for me to say bye to my buckets of fish. It is not necessary for me to have them taking up space.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna find a nice place to put them right over here. I'll wait for you so you can watch them. Goodbye! Josh! Stop! Bye! Oh, I like that one. Come back! Oh, it's too late. Here, you want a bucket of water?
No.
Why not? What if you fall into a cave? Like I did. Are you done?
Yeah.
You done?
Are you done? Sorry, I don't know why I repeated that too.
Drop it! Sorry. My hands are floppy.
What were you talking to?
Myself.
Drop it.
Drop it! You are 6.
Bobbidi blop bloop.
Ready, but Bert, dirt, nerdle. Myrtle. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Hey, bamboo.
Bamboozled.
We've been bamboozled. Oi! And I gave you fish.
Meg, I
I
think we
like
can.
how bees are bigger than birds.
Yeah. They are quite, like, comically large.
I really like. The baby bees are still huge. Ooh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's neat. Waiting. The bamboo.
Why?
Oh.
Josh?
Josh?
You were there and then you weren't. What?
He fell in the hole again. He's just trying to go around the bamboo.
You can't go around the bamboo. Don't you know this? Going dentist. Whew, watch out.
Going dentist. Burb.
Gotta punch this bird. I was close. Making zombie noises. I feel like birds are the crackheads of the Minecraft universe. They're like "Brrr," flying around, sitting on your shoulder,
Yeah, that's what crackheads do.
making noise. No, horses are the crackheads. Can I just jump on top of the bamboo?
That's what I was doing for a little bit, but it's hard to land.
Oh. Man, you know what's really difficult? Bamboo parkour.
Yeah, I can see that. But isn't it the same, like, block size?
Not really. No, it's not actually.
Huh. Oh, I missed. I can get 2.
Unprepared ammo.
Hard to see with my horse.
Face a world of men.
Assalamat.
What?
Assalamat.
What?
Smalat.
Salam.
I think we can make it to 1 million this stream, Meg, unless something horrible happens.
That's true. How much we have?
8,000.
Some time.
Oh, we have 7,000.
Do we want to go until we get there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll find a village, and that'll be the village that we
Stop at.
Stop
We better
at.
find a good village then.
Yeah, and that'll be where we start prepping more.
So this is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we'd get here today.
I did. I mean, I did. I said it at the beginning of the stream.
I believe you.
Yeah. You better.
So how's the weather been?
Weathery.
The weather's been weird. We've been having storms and stuff.
I thought you were answering a chat question. You were just answering your own question.
How's the weather been? Well, let me answer that. It's been great.
Although on Friday when we do, because I'm gonna have you sit behind me this time with the extended part of my desk, that your other mic actually might work better for chatting.
Yeah.
It'd be worth a try again.
Sure.
You may have to hold it or something, but
Dang, it's Wednesday already.
yeah, man, I had the day off. It went by too fast, but only 2 more days and then weekend. I can look forward to that.
And there's birthdays coming up. I get to make birthday cake.
Birthday cake!
Birthday cake. I'm making a Kermit cake and a Halo cake.
Is that this weekend?
No,
When is it?
following weekend.
The following weekend? I guess that's in the evening, what we're doing. Because there's another, that's not a birthday. A surprise.
Oh, that's true. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's only on Saturday.
Natal Day.
Middle May.
Alexa, what day does the 15th of May fall on? Is it the Sunday or the Saturday?
Saturday.
Ah.
So we're good?
We're good.
Yay!
We're all set.
Do both things. Are you still with me?
I'm right behind you.
I can't see behind me because of my big fat horse.
Yes, you can. You hit F5 twice and you can see behind you.
Oh, I forget about that. Hi, Meg.
Hi. There's a thing sticking out of the water to the left.
Land. Does look weird.
Man,
Might be a ruined portal.
a band. And oh, I see some land.
Oh yeah, it just spawned to my right.
Why did my boat just stop?
You took your finger off a W.
Yeah, that looks like a ruined portal over there. Ice? Ice take us all the way to 1 million?
That would be cool. I'd be down.
Highly doubt it's gonna be, like what, like 6,000?
Well, that last one was like 4,000.
This one is immediately hitting a mountain.
Well, okay, but what about to the left? Yeah,
There's a boat.
I see dirt.
I want to get the boat.
That's funny.
Hilarious.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's the freaking funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Hi, codfish. I feel like the codfish don't get the respect that they deserve.
We eat them.
We eat them.
I have cod in my inventory. I slap my boat with fish to break it.
I'm not getting my horse out until I look at this boat. Ooh, it's really weird. Oh, I still have to go underneath. Oh, this is danger.
Careful, Mem.
Making it safe. That I don't get stuck under the ice. Ooh! 13 pieces of iron. 2 emeralds. No, 3 emeralds and 2 golds.
Wow. Wow.
Meow. Still going in more. Actually, you know what? Just realized something. Go like this. Take me down below. No. Okay, hold on. This is worth it. I know. Heck, what is this place? Oh my gosh. Suspicious stew. That's it. That's all that there is.
That's pretty good. And it's nighttime.
Cool. See that polar bear bed?
Yeah.
Its butt. Josh, it's your turn to use the suspicious stew.
Okay.
Careful, it's sliding away.
Hello, Father, help. I'm not even hungies yet.
Hungies for Debbie cakes.
Well, Debbie, your cake.
Debbie! Look at your horse or mine. Where's my... Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm in the boat. You're the one who's always like, I'm boat.
Yeah, but the ice isn't very long this time.
You're suddenly logical.
I'm always logical.
I'm longitudinal.
Lagadoodle.
Eee. Find you. That might take weeks.
Over here.
Over here. We're not going on that mountain.
What? But why not?
Because it smells like death.
Jeez, my frame rate just plummeted into the underground. Oh, Meg!
What's wrong?
Snow!
Josh, where are you? How did you get in snow?
I don't know.
I can't find you.
Digging myself out.
I have a good shovel. I'd love to help. You are. There you are. No.
Why is everything zoomed in?
Because you're freezing. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, that's where it was.
Let's go this way. Oh, let's just try and jump on the trees, I guess.
Jeez Louise, that was a close one. I can eat my suspicious stew. It just fed me.
That's good. You just keep a close eye. We're surrounded by it, I think.
Yeah.
Should we follow the river?
Okay.
Is this a river? I'm going this way. Backtracking a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, because I just don't feel like dying. I'm gonna get on my boat.
Me too.
Plows into a pile of powdered snow.
No, we did it, Meg. There's ice on the other side.
Yes.
Oh, but I fell off the ice.
Oh, I'm gonna thread the needle. Oh. I need. Wow!
One thing that actually helped get out of the snow was not getting off of my horse.
Really?
Oh my gosh, I fell off the ice again.
Don't worry, there's another boat. Oh, no, it's not a boat.
Yeah, I stayed on my horse, and it took a lot longer to shovel around it, but my horse didn't run away.
Ah, so just shoveling, but staying on your horse.
Yeah, and then once I got it to a place where my horse could jump again, I jumped out. And I remained calm.
See, sometimes I try to remain calm, but I'm also like, Josh, I'm dying. Josh, I'm gonna die.
Josh.
Help!
I was kind of like, Meg.
Meg, I can't find you.
I can't do
We
it.
got split up.
I don't know how we walked through the same exact spot and I fell in the snow and you didn't. It's not fair. You're cheating.
I'm cheating?
Yeah.
Of course.
Cheated on your speed run.
We made it through.
Somehow. That was a close one. We've had 2 close calls on this stream.
Yeah, man. Things are getting serious.
What else?
I love the disappointed sound you always make.
Aww.
Aww.
He's just bounced off of that ice. Ew. I made it to water and I'm going across to land.
I made it to water. Oh, I see where you are.
I don't understand how sometimes the horses get sucked back into the boat.
Yeah, sometimes my horse doesn't even jump out of the boat. I'm like, dude.
What are you doing? $4,000 more blocks, Meg.
We can make it.
Do 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 do.
What did that?
Did you hear my fart?
Yes, I did. I don't bother being like, ew, Josh, that's gross, because
That's what worried me. You didn't say that.
Because when we're streaming, nobody can hear it except for me. So when I'm like, Josh, you're disgusting, all of a sudden everyone's like, dang, she's mean.
All 0 of our viewers.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm abusive.
Well.
What?
Nah, you take good care of me. You rub my
I
tummy
look
when
at
I
you
eat
and
too
you
much.
flinch.
What?
Look at you and you're like,
Nah, you rub my tummy when I eat too much and call me a handsome young man.
wow, so handsome.
Are you my mom?
I ran out of LaCroix.
Me too. I've been drinking my water, but... You still have your regular water.
Trash can.
Meg.
Water's so slow.
You're so slow. Yeah, it is significantly slower than horses. What if we pass 1 million blocks on water? How poopy would that be?
Crazy. That'd be lame. It occurred to me what you said.
You stupid, dummy idiot.
7,000.
7-Eleven.
Chapstick o'clock.
You remember the 7-Eleven commercial that was 7-Eleven? Oh, thank heaven.
No.
I do, and then I was like, man, 7-Eleven sounds cool, and then I went there and I was scared.
You were scared?
Well, every 7-Eleven I go into is like run down and smelly and full of weird people.
That's so rude.
Well, when... I got a hair in my mouth. Like, I'm trying to check out, and the person is supposed to be standing behind me waiting in line, but they're standing right to my left going like...
You're paying with card. You got an extra couple bucks on you. I don't get paid enough for smokes.
That's what they do.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Every time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Meg's in the thing. And we are almost done with the stream, but we're going until we make it to 1 million. So you at least get to see that.
You get to see the 1 million.
And
We're doing it.
And yes, you can see Meg now. That was what we wanted from, well, what I wanted from the start. But now we're both here. And that'll be the way that it is when we do the streams together.
There
Ah!
better be the coolest village of all time at 1,000,000 blocks.
I don't want it to be another mountain village, even though that would, unless it's at like the base of a mountain. But if it's at like layers of a mountain, that last one that we did, that was
so
like,
annoying.
that was annoying.
It's gonna be a mountain village, but there's gonna be a single house on top of the mountain.
And that's
like,
where we're gonna decide to put our house. So every time we need to get to it, we have to climb up it.
Yes.
That was like always what I wanted to do.
Blacksmith.
Was set up a house on the very top of a mountain, like when building my own survival worlds in Minecraft, and then I realized this is annoying to get to all the time.
Well, me and my siblings recently had a world that's on top of a mountain, and yes, it's very annoying. Josh, you get that one, I get this one.
Get what?
This, go. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't see where you went.
Well, why don't you cry about it?
Iron, apple, obsidian. I did it.
Good job. I got obsidian. Aw, this land doesn't go very far. There's another village that direction. Or we should probably sleep here.
Should we?
Did you say?
Should we?
It's the sun's going down. We can collect some more beds too if we want. Or we can let ourselves run out of beds since we're nearly... No.
No, I'm good with sleeping.
Oh, running does not feel like running. Everybody find your homes. That's what I do. I ring the bell and then I follow someone to their bed and I take it.
It's a good idea. Can I sleep in this bed yet? Why are you staring at me? What do you want?
I'm sleeping.
Oh.
Stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
I just gotta find my horse. Don't know what to do with my horse. Find my horse, horse, horse. Where the heck is he? Horse, where'd you go? You're over here. Gotta get my horse. Yeah.
Josh, that was a really good song.
Thanks. I wrote it myself and it was about my horse.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Can you write the song about where my horse is?
Meg's looking for her horse, horse, horse.
Found it.
They found her horse, horse, horse.
It didn't really tell me where it was, but it's okay.
Well, I didn't know where my horse was. Look, more water.
There's some ruins underneath. Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2,000 blocks-ish to go.
Just double checking. You have 4 shulker boxes?
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, what would we do if I didn't go all the way
I
back?
don't know. It popped into my mind and I had to know. I just had to know.
Okay, let's hope this is not a 2,000 block ocean. Or more than that.
Let's get to 0 on the Z. That way we can... million.
Yeah, Josh.
We're almost there.
We're so close. Nice indeed. Pi 5. Man, some fish refuse to get hit.
Some fish refuse to get hit. Like them dang dolphins. The dolphin is a mammal.
Yeah, Josh.
Alright, and we're almost to 0.
0.
Grr.
And be exactly on 0 the whole time.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's actually pretty hard to do that in water.
Yeah. I'll just stay at 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 3's good.
We've been
Apparently
hovering
I'm
between
destined for
-1
3.
and +1.
Aha, I'm stuck on 0 for a sec.
Nice.
This is nice. This feels right.
This is how things should be.
Mushroom biome. Another mushroom biome. 2, 2, 2, 2. There's 2.
Oh my gosh. The
There's
luckiest
a
day
village.
ever.
The mushroom biome. We're so
Wouldn't
close.
be able to get any resources there.
Yeah, that's true. That would be the worst. It's a big one.
That is a pretty big one.
I think they're always islands, but I could be wrong. Come on, land. What if the game just crashes when we get there?
Be fun.
Bad.
Don't want.
No, do not like.
Drew, what if we make it to 1 million and there's just a wall?
You've gone too far. What the heck?
I don't want to pass it on water. That's boring. We're almost there. We're on the
we have
final
1,000.
Or final 1,000. Because I can't math. Please,
I want land. I refuse to hit it on the ocean. You're gonna see land in the next 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ah, I see land!
Is it another mushroom biome?
Yes.
It is. Why are there so many mushroom biomes out here? Is that all we're gonna see now for the rest of our lives?
That's what the rest of it is.
This mushroom
There's
biome?
trees on it. What the heck?
What the honkin' heck?
Should we get on it?
No.
But we're gonna hit 1 million. It'll be special.
If we get if it
Okay.
is to 1 million when we get on.
I think it will be.
I don't know, Meg.
Josh, get off with me.
Okay. Sorry. Fine.
This is gonna be great. Nothing wrong's gonna
Why
happen.
does it have the pretty trees on it?
I was thinking that. Maybe there's a nice cave underneath.
Lush cave.
Hey, it's got trees. We could always plant trees if we had to.
I never thought that we would cross. Oh, that's your horse. I never thought we would cross 1 million on a mushroom biome, and I still don't think it's long enough, but we'll see.
Here we go. Oh no.
No, I don't think it's gonna be long enough, Meg. I think we're gonna have to cross it on water.
No, we only need 100 more.
Just build blocks out to it. I do have my horse.
My horse. Get in the boat. All right.
Well, technically, when we passed 100,000, we were on water. It was just ice.
That's true.
All right, we're in the final 100. About to cross 1 million. And our journey to the far lands. 1 million! Yay!
1 million! Thank you for the countdown pie.
And we only are at 10% of our journey.
This is incredible.
It's our second milestone.
Well, hey, we prepare to go back into the nether, and the next 1 million blocks will probably be in the nether.
Yeah, and that should only take 10 episodes about. So we can, well, actually no, because we're preparing to fly.
Oh, well, that's true. We need to get, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that'll be an
We'll
extreme
see.
thing, but we got to find a village to stop at.
Is this the part where no more land spawns except for mushroom biome?
That'd be fun.
Is that the far lands?
Is that the far lands? Just water.
Mushrooms as far as the eye can see. That sounds like a nightmare. Imagine, oh, there's some land over that way, and it's ice, so I think we're good.
Okay, we're good. The dolphins just want to help us.
Woo! Yeah! So exciting.
We did it.
I'm so happy. This is exciting. We will have to celebrate with Debbie cakes. Land!
Land!
Land ho!
I'm gonna go to the flatter spot.
Me too.
How exciting.
Land!
Glad you could be a part of this with us, Pi 5.
Yes! You've been here the whole way. You know, not every stream, but no, we wouldn't. I haven't even been here every stream. There've been some streams where I'm like, full time.
Yeah, that one stream I watched that I put on YouTube, I was so tired looking, but I wasn't feeling well.
Oh yeah, because we made ourselves do it.
Yeah, we're like, we might as well stream for at least an hour. And that's what we did. I mean, during the summertime, if we wanted to, we could stream longer. Because Wednesday nights, I'll be working remotely on Thursday. And then Friday I have off. So, at least for the summertime, and see how that goes.
I don't know why I chose that way.
I was like, what is that noise? And I realized Soraka moved.
And my computer's
like,
once again. I'm allergic to cats. Here's what I do.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
computers get cat hair and dust in the vents.
We're gonna find the most beautiful village.
Gonna be awesome. And it's gonna be right next to a giant cave full of diamonds.
Yes. Because they'll be like, we are the diamond mining villagers in the diamond town. And they all look like the Monopoly guy.
And they're all wearing diamond armor. And their house are
Diamond
made out of
monocles.
diamond blocks. I wonder if there's like a diamond block village that spawns somewhere that no one's ever found.
It's like extremely rare.
It's not even in every seed.
Only like even seeds or odd seeds.
It's only on
Things that
one
end in
seed
5.
out of the bajillions of seeds that there are. I don't like how Hero Brian was on one seed. Anti-Steve. It's hard, like, itching yourself on stream.
Okay.
Because you're, like, trying to, like, do stuff and you gotta itch your arm, but you can't reach your arm over because you'll punch your microphone.
I do feel like I need to itch my ears and my nose and stuff way more when I'm streaming than in normal real life.
Yeah. Because you're, like, alert and paying attention.
You're like, I hope they don't have to see me itch my nose. Oh no, my nose itches!
Made my nose wet.
Gross.
No, I, like, stuck my finger up my nose.
Gross.
Well, it was funny.
What do you mean?
Funny.
Like, no, Meg, don't worry. I stuck my finger up my nose.
It's almost sleep
Not good.
time.
No. Get a bed ready.
It is sleep time. What am I saying?
Sorry. There's a creeper looking at me. Ah! Okay, hold on. Died.
I think my horse immediately ran away. Horse, get your big old
There's a
fat
baby
butt back
fox
here.
over. Ah! Watch out, horse! Oh, he destroyed my bed. Thank goodness I wasn't sleeping. Okay,
What was that?
It was a creeper. It was looking at you instead of my thing. Oh, my horse is on half a heart.
I have hay bales.
I'm giving him golden carrots.
Geez Louise, that was another close call.
I know, what's going on? This is like the cursed million block stream.
Earlier in the stream, Pi 5, Megan fell to what should have been her death on accident.
There was water. I fell into one of the biggest, deepest caves I've ever seen. And I didn't see the water at the bottom. I accidentally fell, but there was water and I survived. I just was like, Josh, I'm gonna die.
As she's falling. Like, she had enough time that she was falling for that she was able to plan what she was gonna do.
Yeah, I was thinking like, all right, so here's what we're gonna do.
Josh is gonna go down and get my stuff.
Yeah. And then Josh got stuck in snow with his horse.
Yeah, and I was like getting hurt, and so was my horse, and I shoveled my way out. And then there, where Megan's bed blew up.
I put it back down and set my spawn at it again.
It's good. Where we got to 1,000,000, and then Meg resets to 0.
If either of us, like, that'd be so bad.
Yeah, that'd be some hurt feels right there.
But you know what? I would just have you, since you have all of the resources, you'd be able to put anything in the chest, in the ender chest for me that I would need, you know?
No, I couldn't, because it's your own ender
Oh,
chest.
crap, you're right.
So that's where, like, if we decide to fly, it'll be really dangerous.
Yeah.
If we get reset. I mean, that probably won't happen, but I mean, it almost just did.
Yeah, we've had 3 instances on the stream where we were reminded about our fatality.
Her mortality.
Mortality, not our fatality.
Fatally reminded of our mortality.
There we go. Don't sneeze.
Where'd you go?
You just sneezed. Going. I don't know.
Okay, I'll try to find you.
I'm still in the swamp.
I found you. It was one of those instances where we approached a thing and went separate sides.
Good village, good village. Come on,
I'd take a swamp village.
please spawn. Swamp villages are rare and cool.
I like the fog, it's in the swamp.
Watch out for this chicken. Missed him. Watch out.
I missed him too. Man, he's the sly one.
No. Name's Brandy.
Brandy?
Well, yeah, Brandy, you're right.
It was so close, man. We saw our lives flash before our eyes. Also, when you were like, "Horse, watch out!" and I heard a boom, I was like, "Okay."
I was looking at I turned around and there's a creeper. I was able to take a couple steps back, but I couldn't save my horse. My horse was standing there looking directly at him like, "Well, hi, best friend!" And then he got exploded.
Exploded.
Look at that thing in front of us. Wow. Oh, there's more water. Should we go left or right, maybe?
I thought I saw something to the right. Let me check. I did not. Let's go left towards the cool thing.
Hi, horses. What are you doing?
Wow, there's a lot of horses there.
Pardon me.
Who's me?
Whoa, watch out.
Whoa! Whoa, watch out!
I stopped like 1 block before I fell. Hey, it's okay. Sometimes you almost die.
We gotta. I think we might have to go on the water, Meg.
I don't like.
Gonna go on the water and go back towards 0 on the Z.
Going towards Z.
I'm going towards
Look at that
Z.
ship. It's huge. Am I wrong? Or is it normal size?
It looks pretty normal. Because it's upside down. You silly.
Hmm.
Silly Willy. You playing arrow roulette?
Yeah.
They're not making it very far. Don't do it. Don't hurt me.
I got lost. Here I come. Land!
Well, water village
Gosh.
would be cool.
Land!
Yeah. I'm going towards it. But I'm going on the water.
You do the boringest things.
What? What do you mean? I was looking for I was wondering if there'd be a village on the edge. That's why I went over there and looked.
I see.
You fart and poop your pants. And I was like, yeah, that's what I do, and I do it with pride.
No one thinks it's cool. Everyone thinks it's gross.
You're just because you're a girl, you don't understand.
Watch out for this chicken, it's Brandy!
No.
Okay, I got him this
You
time.
don't understand how guys assert their dominance.
Are you doing dookies?
in
That's
their
gross.
pants. See, Meg?
What?
I would have went on the water, and I would have found that there was a river, and that we wouldn't have had to get back on our boats again. Would have already been on it.
Really?
See?
Me? Ow.
Yeah, see, I just hit that boat 5 times with an axe, and it went down a health point.
Well, I didn't tell you to use an axe.
Well, that's what I was using.
Don't use your
I took an
axe.
axe that was almost dead out of a.
Oh, well then use that one. That's fine.
That's what I've been using. I was just
Yeah.
I had taken it out of a shulker box.
I'm saying use a shovel or something. Because you gave me that advice in the last stream, and now you're gaslighting me, pretending that it's my bad
I didn't
idea.
say to use a shovel.
You were like, use like a pickaxe or something. I was like, okay.
Well, yeah, because you were like, I wanted to go faster. I'm like, well, they are faster, but then I started saying how they deteriorate really fast.
There's a village.
Hey, it looks like an okay one too. I'm trying to gaslight you. I'm trying to gaslight my farts.
Gosh.
I got too much gas to light it, Meg. There's not enough oxygen. Am I mature?
No.
Aw.
Go village. This is our home now. This is a good, decent place.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I haven't
There's
gotten
a
there yet, but
Thing. It's small, but who cares? Unless you want a nice one.
I'm okay with it for at least staying at. Homie.
Going up to the top to see what it is. There's more.
There is more?
Yeah, there's more path. These up here. I just want to see if there's any more houses. Nope, just pretty flower fields.
I'm gonna see what's over on this side.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Because I feel like villages tend to be near each other, you know?
When in plains they are. Like
What do your elf eyes see?
nothing.
Butts. At least there's red, white, and blue flowers, so if we wanted to make a merkin flag, we could.
Yeah, we're surrounded by water. I don't know if this is going to be the village that we stay at, but it'll be one that we can stay for tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because we are surrounded by water, and that's not ideal. Although there is a cave right next to it. Nah, and we don't have to stay at like one village either.
Sorry, I keep getting stuck.
That's okay, Meg.
Come on, horse. Come on, horse, jump! Nope.
Doesn't even have horse daycare.
I know, that's the thing that concerned me. I don't know if it's a home.
I'm putting him in a house that has 2 doors.
That's kind of smart. Here's what driving me crazy.
Go set my spawn.
Did I punch the iron golem?
No.
Only because you asked so nice.
Are you have
Okay, I'm putting my horse in here with your horse. So if that answers your question,
It does.
I'm gonna find a place to set my spawn. Maybe the one other house will do.
If I have to.
Okay, my respawn point is set.
Yay! That's it for this stream.
That was incredible.
Friday we might actually play Lego Star Wars. It depends on if I can get a controller or not for Meg. And that's how that is.
That's how that cookie crumbles.
And that's it. Bye.
Bye, everyone.